Hello everyone, and welcome to our studio tour 2021. We've not done a video like this before, but we've added quite a lot of stuff into the studio over the past few months. So we thought we'd take you around and show you what's what, because we know some of you have been asking at home. You know, this is where the magic happens. So if you want to stick around, let's get going. If not, see you later. Without further ado, let's get on. So let's get going. Starting off, we're going to move left to right here. We've got our calendar and our days of the week. We'd always recommend this. It's one of the most useful things in the studio because it keeps us motivated, and we can write our targets down on this Mandalorian calendar. I watched The Mandalorian, if you haven't seen it already. Cute! You know, that keeps us motivated quite often. Like, we've got, in this calendar, we've got when we're releasing our originals later this year. Now we've got this studio, we're going to be working on loads of other original music. We've got the dates down in this calendar, so you've got that to look forward to as well. Okay, so here we are, the keyboards. This is our setup. You've probably seen it in a few of our videos that we've released so far. And a lot of you actually ask what is the difference between the three of them, because it does look very confusing. They all look very similar. They've all got black and white keys, you know, so I'll go from top to bottom. This one is the Moog. We quite often use this for like bass sounds and stuff like that. So quite often I play this with my left hand. There's lots of... This is a synth, this is a synthesizer.
All of these knobs edit the sound.
It looks very confusing, there's loads of different functions on it. And I'm still learning how to use it myself. I've had it for about 2 years now. There's still a lot of it that I need to teach myself. So you might have seen me playing this with a band called High Park Brass. And if you don't know what they sound like, this is them. Yeah, so that's the Moog. Anyway, so this next one is a bit bigger than this one, of course, that's obvious. This one is also a synthesizer, so similar to this, but this one you can play chords, so more than one note at one time.
So this one's more for bass.
Yeah.
Specifically sort of bass sounds, but you can get crazy other sounds, and this is more for chords and stuff like that.
So because that one's bass and that one's chords, you might have seen me playing both together like this. Yeah, so that's that. Right, so the last one, this is the Nord. This one, you've got more samples on this of real instruments, so you've got like a piano, you've got strings, you've got trumpets. You've also got some synth as well, which is obviously what this is, but this is just a bigger, more expanded synth than what you get on the Nord, okay? So this one, obviously you've got your normal piano sounds and all that, but then you can get like E-piano.
This one's a bit of an all-rounder.
Yeah.
It's my favourite because it's red.
Yes. When we first moved into this place, we had normal keyboard stands, but now we've got this three-way keyboard stand, so it looks pretty cool. We've got the light behind it. What we wanted to do with this studio was have everything as set up as we possibly could, so we can just walk in, turn the laptop on, hit record, and then just play straight away. So we don't have to set everything up and mess around with cables. We've got all our cable management sorted and stuff like that as well. So yeah, that's that. Moving on. We've got this, which is an octapad, Roland octapad, which is great. We've got loads of different sounds on it, loads of different samples and all that kind of stuff.
Specifically for drums?
Yes, for drums. This is an alternative to just having like a drum kit set up permanently. Obviously, some people in their studios have massive drum kits, but we can quite simply do a pretty good drum beat on this. We've got our kick drum.
Yeah, so it's sort of like replicates a real drum kit with the kick drum and the hi-hat pedal.
Yeah, so there's loads of different kind of sounds on there. That's really useful. You'll be hearing a lot from this in our original songs. So. Okay, so now moving on to the main bit of the studio, the desk. This is obviously where all the magic happens. This is
Workstation.
This is the main desk that we use, of course. So this is probably the main adjustment we've made to our studio, is this table. We actually made this desk. We were looking at desks online and they're all quite expensive. We probably made this for like 1/5 of the price that we would have bought one for online. And it was great fun doing it.
Shout out to our dad. He let us use all his woodworking gear.
That's it.
And which was quality. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, I really enjoyed sort of working out all the measurements because we managed to get it to our own size as well. We've got these little get to that in a second. We've got this gap here, which is a 19-inch rack size, and then we've got another one there. We've not currently got a rack on that one. And oh, what's this? Unsolved Rubik's Cube.
Can you solve it?
There we go.
Wow!
So this is our little sign here, GOLDSANDS, 9,306 subscribers on YouTube. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. We're close to 10k. That's really our next milestone.
No, don't feel free. Hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button. That keeps us motivated when we got that up there as well. When we're sort of just do it in about the studio and all that. So that would be very appreciated. And hit a like on this video if you're still here. Thank you for sticking around. Hopefully it's been interesting. If not, sorry. So yeah, this is our interface here. So this is basically what we use to plug all of our instruments in. So our synths, our guitars, plug it into the back, and then that goes and sends it in to this laptop. And we run in Logic Pro on here. That's the best DAW, by the way, for us.
The best one, better than any other one. So yeah, we're running Logic on here. This is one of our original music projects in the works, which we're working on at the moment.
Yeah, and this is our mic. This is a really handy addition to the studio that we made fairly recently. Usually we'd have to go and get a mic stand and set up a mic, get the cable out, plug the cable in, but we've got this all set up already. We've got this mic arm with the SM7B, which is a very good mic. A lot of people use it for podcasting and stuff like that, but we do a lot of our vocals on it as well.
It sounds great on pretty much everything we've done. Vocals, we use it for lead vocals, like we've recorded it on with percussion and trumpet, like drums, everything.
But like I said, it's the main thing is just how it's all set up. We can just walk in the studio, press record, and we don't have to plug any cables in. It just saves us so much time and stress. So yeah, that's that. We use these headphones for mixing when we're not playing it through the speakers, the DT770 Pro. Very good. You might have seen other people using those, like gamers or streamers or whatever.
KSI wears them.
You also might have noticed around the studio we've got these massive acoustic panels on the side. We also actually made these panels as well. It was a similar thing to the desk. They're quite expensive to buy, and to get them tailored to the size that you need, it's quite difficult.
These ones in the corner here are for the bass frequencies. They're called bass traps. So we got them in like every corner of the room. There's a big one here as well. And we've got some ones on the wall which are for like the high frequency, reflect that one there below the guitar, that one, and that one there. They're more for like the higher frequencies and stuff. So we kind of worked it all out.
We did these in our dad's workshop again. So we saved quite a lot of money making them. Basically just a wooden frame with rock wool in the middle of it. And yeah, then we've got this fabric and put it over it. It's quite a time-consuming process really, but it makes it sound so much different. And before, in this room when we were to record anything, the sound was bouncing off the walls and all that, so it was making the acoustics not very good. It's really satisfying to have all this set up here. Yeah, I think it was quite good as well. It makes it feel a lot more like a studio, other than just a living room. So moving slightly around again, we've got our record player here, which is great for just sort of relaxing. You might have noticed that we've got two other speakers at the side of these main ones which we use for mixing. These ones at the side are hooked up to the record player, so whenever we just need to sort of relax or chill out, we just stick a record on. We'll take you through the collection in a second. We just stick a record on and have the widespread speakers. It's really nice to sort of get inspiration and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, what records have we got down here?
There's not a huge collection. We're victims of listening to stuff on Spotify more often than records, but we do like to stick them on now and again. Oh, we can't show the Bastille one. It's embarrassing.
Right, so yeah, starting off with the Jacksons. Got Everyday Life, Coldplay. Coldplay's most recent album, right?
Yeah, sounds quality on vinyl, that.
Ooh, what's this? Big band, a Quincy Jones album, Bossa Nova. Unbelievable. Unbelievable guy, Quincy Jones. Check him out. Like he needs a plug from me. Other end of the spectrum, we've got some Handel. Organ concerti.
Classical music.
I love a bit of classical music, very relaxing. What is it? I know what that one is, what is it?
Dire Straits, I think. Yeah, it's Dire Straits.
Dire Straits. That was a recommendation from our dad, actually. Okay, Smokey Robinson. Why not? Then
The Goat.
The Goat, you already know who he is. Stevie Wonder, another Goat. Tom Jones. He's alright as well. Then we've got Thriller, best album of all time. Stevie Wonder.
You've seen a theme here, it's just Stevie and Michael. Oh, no.
We don't have this one.
Throw that one out.
And that's it. But we need to get more vinyl.
Where are all the Cher Lloyd and the Ollie Murs ones?
I've just hidden them upstairs. Is there anything else interesting we can show?
Guitars on the wall here.
Yeah.
2 acoustic guitars here.
Again, that's another, I've said it 3 times, that's another case of just walk in, grab the guitar, you can just play it straight away, plug it in, we've got all the cables in. It's really easy to just get set up and get cracking. Nice little Moog light that we bought recently as well. This we find it's really good to have good lighting. Sometimes when you've got dull lighting, or you've got no lighting at all, other than just like the normal lights in the house, it can be a bit, I don't know, it's just a vibe, isn't it?
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
We're vibing. So the better lighting we've got, the better music we make. So, you know, there's a direct correlation there. Okay, so moving around, we've got some trumpets there. Obviously, I play them. There's 3 of them. Again, similar to the keyboards. What's the difference between them all? Why have we got 3? I'll play one note on each and you can tell the difference.
Can you play Star Wars?
There you go.
Woo! That'll go back.
And then we've got this orange guitar here. You might have seen this. I think this was in our last video, wasn't it? But we actually, you know, interesting fact, we actually hate the colour of it. It's orange.
It's awful.
Yeah, when I was editing the last video, I was trying to sort of take the colour out of it. It wasn't really working. But we're actually going to try and send this to one of our mates and get it painted. Maybe get it black or, I don't know, like a dark red or a dark blue, I don't know. Anything other than orange, to be honest, because it's a bit of an eyesore. We've had it for many, many years. It actually sounds pretty good. So it's just the look of it.
Nobody likes a ginger guitar.
Yeah, exactly. In our next studio tour, you know, you'll probably be seeing this in a different colour, so look out for the next one. Oh yeah, we forgot to, so back to the desk here, we forgot to do this drawer here. We've got our MIDI keyboard which is hooked up to Logic. So if we've got any sounds on Logic and we want to play them through the keyboards, like any strings or any, you know, any percussion sounds, we can play through here as well. So we can basically feed any sound we want into this keyboard and play them live on this.
Ooh.
It was a big challenge actually when we were making this desk to get this drawing so smooth. We wanted it to be obviously really functional. Very happy with it.
These are our speakers here. Tannoy speakers. These are perfectly aligned for the listening position.
And this is also not a paid promotion, just to let you know. I wish it was, but it's not.
Oh, what about this? What's this thing on the top?
Oh,
here?
yeah, so this. Basically, when we're mixing, for the ideal spot, we need to have absolutely no reflections from any walls. So when we're sat here, obviously the speakers, our head's usually about here. There's nothing bouncing off this wall here because we've got panels there. There's nothing bouncing off here, we've got panels there. And then also on the ceiling, we've got a little one. So that stops any reflections going from the speaker off the ceiling into our ears.
Which colours the sound and makes it sound different because we want to have a clear sound when we're mixing. So we work quite hard to get it sounding, and it sounds sick now. So
yeah. I don't think I'm forgetting everything. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. You know, we might do another one if we change anything massively over the next few months, or if we end up moving to another studio somewhere. But yeah, keep an eye out for more stuff that we're releasing. We're going to be releasing a fair few originals this year. So there's lots of exciting stuff to come from here. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave us a like. It really sort of motivates us to keep releasing music and keep on being productive in this studio. And we see all your comments and your likes and stuff like that. So thank you. Road to 10K. Hit the subscribe button if you've not already. Share this video with your friends, and yeah, peace and love. See you next time. I'll remember where I was. I'm trying to be as quick as I can. Can you imagine if I forgot how to solve it now?
Oh, come on. Oh, God, my arm's aching now. Come on.
I'm nearly there. Another 30 seconds or something.
7 hours later.
I'm nearly there. So what was that, about 10 seconds, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.